everything we've worked for.
We will take action. But from now on, I make the decisions.
The sky's on fire, and I stand still. Every wound I've earned, I learned to feel. They say the strong don't break, they fade. But I was born where storms are made. The dark keeps calling, but I don't kneel. My blood remembers what it means to heal. Ashes don't break, they rise in flame. I'm not afraid to feel the pain. No chains, no crown, no holy name. Just breathe and burn again. Ashes don't pray, they rise. My hands still shake, but my will don't fall. I've been to hell, I've seen it all. Every scar's a verse I wrote in red. For every time I fought instead. You can break my body, not my sound. I was made for solid ground. Ashes don't break, they rise in flame. I'm not afraid to feel the pain. No chains, no crown, no holy name. Just breathe and burn again. Ashes don't pray, they rise. I've been silent, I've been small, but my heart was never cold at all. When the world forgets your name, you burn brighter through the rain. Ashes don't pray, they rise in flame. Carved from lost but never tamed. If I fall in style, 'cause ashes rise for miles and miles. Ashes don't pray, they rise. I wear the night beneath my skin. Every sin's the place I've been. They call it rage, I call it breath. I learned to fight what they call death. There's a shadow I can't tame, but we both bleed the same. I'm not the man you think you save. I'm the beast I became. I've walked through fire, drowned in shame, but I'll rise from the flame. Don't call me broken, I'm unchained. became. Every scar's an oath I swore, every roar's a prayer for more. If heaven falls and hell remains, I'll still stand in the beast zone. I'm not the man you think you saved. I'm the beast I became. Blood and thunder, soul and flame. I'm alive, I'm not ashamed. This is the beast I became. still in my hand, and fire in my chest. Life ain't easy, but I love the test. Dust on my boots, scars on my name. Every broken road just feeds the flame. No crown, no throne, no need to pretend. I fight my demons and I call them friends. I'm the dark blue thunder rolling slow. Cold wind burns, but I still go. Ain't no mercy, ain't no shame. This is the sound of a real man's name. Whiskey nights and a midnight drive, old soul burning, still alive. The world gets rough, I don't kneel or bend. I rise again, again, again. Heart made of leather, soul of steel. Pain's just a price that makes it real. If you stand in the dark, you'll understand what it means to be a man. I'm the dark blue thunder rolling slow. Cold wind burns, but I still go. Blood and smoke, but I don't fade. That's the music real men make. Dark blue sky, my shadow long. This ain't a song. It's where I belong. Blood on my knuckle, frost on my breath. I've danced too long with the edge of death. Dreams turn silent, love turns stone. You learn to fight best when you fight alone. I ain't looking for mercy's spark, I was forged in the dark. I got a cold steel heart. It don't break, it don't start. No flame, no tear, no mark. Just the sound of a worn out spark. takes its toll. I built my walls from the pain I've known. Now they shine like chrome. Don't call my name, don't beg me to stay. Cold men melt when they lose their way. I got a cold steel heart. It don't heal, it don't part. You can cut me deep, I'll bleed no sound. I'm the ghost of the battleground. Yeah, I got a cold steel heart. I'm still alive. I got a cold steel heart, beats slow in the dark. No heaven left, no hell to start. Just the echo of a man torn apart. Yeah, I got a cold steel heart.
The fire was deep. We lost our sleep, but found belief. No throne, no crown, no promised land. Just battle scars and calloused hands. We fall in hard but never stay. We built our thrones from bones and blade. We are crownless kings. The thunder still sings through the dirt and that
cuts deep, but I don't flinch. Every scar I wear's an iron inch. The ground shakes slow beneath my feet, but I was born where fire and silence meet. I hear the war drums in my chest, but peace don't come from men like this. This is my final stand. No flag, no God, no promised land, just blood and dust on broken hands. I face the storm as who I am. My heart still beats, my soul don't bend. This is my final stand. I've seen my brothers fade to gray, heard their names just drift away, but I still burn where they belong. A quiet fire, fierce and strong. You can break my bones, erase my name, but the ashes still remember flame. This is my final stand. No crown, no king to give command, just a shadow holding out his hand. To the dawn he'll never have. My heart still beats, my soul don't bend. This is my final I don't need glory, I don't need prayer. I found my heaven standing here. If this is death, then let it come. I'm greeted proud. I won't run. This is my final stand. No fear, no doubt, no second chance. When the sky falls down, I'll still advance. 'Cause I was built from storm and sand. My heart still beats, my soul don't bend. This is my final stand. This is my final I wake a silence in my chest, a hollow drum that never rests. Every dream I lost still breathes in pain, but I keep walking through the rain. I've seen my shadow lead the way when every light had burned away. I'm flashing faith, born from the ache. Half of me breaks, half of me stays. I'm not the same they flesh and faith, storm and grace. I'll rise again, I know my place. If I fall, I fall away. In flesh and lungs full of smoke. Every promise I made was meant to choke. Rust on my soul, fire in my veins. I've been baptized in gas and rain. Every scar's a map I drew by hand. Every mile's a war I understand. I got gravel in my blood, iron in my bones. I was built from the dirt and the sound of stones. The road don't end, it just becomes another heartbeat, another drum. Sun bleeds red on a broken wheel. Pain ain't pain if you learn to feel. The wind don't talk, it screams your name when you ride through the fire and stay the same. No, no gold crown, no holy plan. Just a road and a working man. I got gravel in my blood, iron in my bones. Sweat turns to rust, but I call it home. Yeah, the road don't end, it just becomes another heartbeat, another drum. Let the thunder roll, let the engines cry. I was born to live, not to die. If my time comes, I'll face the flood and paint the ground with gravel blood. I got gravel in my blood and fire in my lungs. I don't pray for mercy, I just bite my tongue. When the sky comes down, I'll still run, 'cause men like me are made of dust and drum. That's how I stay. The storm still echoes in my veins. Every scar repeats my name. I've been broken, burned undone, but I was never meant to run. You can crush the bone, but not the core. The darker it gets, the more I roar. We are hearts of iron, forged in pain, built from thunder, born from flame. We don't break, we bend the chain, we rise again, again, again. Through the dark blue night we burn. Every wound becomes our turn. We are hearts of iron, and we rise again. Smoke and steel beneath my skin. Every loss became a win. The ground can fall, the sky can bleed, but men like me, we never need. You can drown the spark, but not the soul. We turn the ashes into gold. We are hearts of iron, forged in pain, built from thunder, born from flame. We don't break, we bend the chain, we rise again, again, again. Through the dark blue night we burn. Every wound becomes our turn. We are hearts of iron, and we rise again. Raise your head, don't close your eyes. You're not broken, you're alive. The storm's not ending, it's your crown. When the world falls, we don't bow down. We are hearts of iron, forged in fire, bleeding truth, wired by desire. Every fall just fuels the flame, every scar repeats our name. We are hearts of iron. fire and I fade away. I ain't flesh, I ain't bone. I'm the echo when you're alone. I'm the man made of smoke. From the sins I never confessed. Dreams turn to dust, love turns to flame, but I still whisper when you call my name. You can chase, but you won't find what's already left your mind. I'm the man made of smoke. Made of smoke, burning roads I never broke. From fire to storm to dust, I'll rise again like every rust. Oh, I'm the man made of smoke, made of smoke. Dust in my chest. Been running too long, never had no rest. Chains on my boots, scars on my face. Every mile I burn, I'm closer to my grave. But the fire don't die, it just hides in the cold. I ain't young no more, but my soul's still bold. I'm rusting glory, blood and chrome, a broken crown, a steel-made throne. I ain't shining, but I still ride on through the smoke, through the storm. Rust and glory, I'm never gone. whiskey for breakfast, silence for a friend. Every road I take don't ever end. Love turn to ash, dreams turn to lead, but I still breathe, though I should be dead. The moon don't judge, she just stares at me like she knows what men are meant to be. I'm rust and glory, blood and chrome, a broken crown, a steel-made throne. The world forgot, but my engine roars in the night under sky. Rust and glory forever one. Every dance a story, every burn's a prayer. I build my kingdom out of smoke and despair. You can strip the pain, but you can't strip pride, 'cause rust still shines when the light's on the right side. I'm rust in glory, born from pain, a man of thunder, wind and chain. And when I fall, don't weep for me. I was never gold, I was meant to be rust in glory. Rust and glory. The ground is shaking, my knees don't fold, the air is heavy, the night is cold. Every scar I wear, I've earned in fight. Every fall I took became my life. They said the storm would wash me down, but I learned to breathe when others drown. I stand like fire, I don't fade, I don't tire. Through the smoke, through the pain, I rise higher. You can break my bones, but not my flame. I was born for the fight, not for fame. I stand like fire. like fire, never gone, never small. When the world burns out, I'll burn through it all. No fear, no shame, no liar. I stand like fire. The smoke is cleared, the silence stays. The ghosts still walk where we once blazed. My hands are torn, my eyes are dry, but I'm still here beneath the sky. I've lost the crown, I've lost the war, but I'm never lost what I'm fighting for. I'm still standing. Blood and bone, cut from dust, but not alone. Every fall just made me grow. I'm the fire they'll never own. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Still standing. The steel is cold, but so am I. I've learned to bleed without goodbye. The road behind me burns in gold. Every scar a story told. The dark still whispers, you won't last. But I was built to outlive the past. I'm still standing. Blood and bone, cut from dust, but not alone. Every fall just made me grow. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. No crown, no throne, just open hands. No gods, no lies, no master's plans. I face the void and call its name, and the echo whispered mine again. I'm still standing through the rain, through the loss, through the pain. If the world forgets my name, I'll still burn all the same. I'm still standing. Still standing. The clouds are iron, wind cuts deep. Been too long since I found my sleep. Every promise breaks like glass. But I keep walking, I don't look back. The storm don't scare me, it just speaks in thunder tongue, only strong memories. I stand under heavy sky where angels fade and the eagles fly. The world may bend, but I won't cry. I was born to live under heavy sky. Ash on my hands, truth in my veins. Carry my cross through the rust and rain. Hope's a burden, faith's a scar. But I still shine beneath the tar. The light ain't kind, the night ain't fair, but I find my peace just standing there. I stand under heavy sky where dreams fall slow and echoes die. If I break and stop, still breathing fire under heavy sky. You can tell the wings from my back, you can steal the gold from my tracks, but you can't take calm from my eyes. I made my home in the storm's disguise. I stand under heavy sky with steel in my blood and dirt in my cry. Every wound's a lullaby. I'm still alive under heavy sky. Under heavy sky.
We don't take action now, we lose everything that works for us. We will take action. But from now on, I make the decisions.
Mirror broke on Friday night. Everything I do ain't going right. Time blew out on a hairpin turn, watching the radiator steam and burn. Crossed the path of a one-eyed hound. Bad luck is tracking me pound for pound. I got a black cat bone in my pocket tight, trying to make it through the lonely night. Mojo working, but it ain't enough. The road is rocky and the road is rough. Shake it off, roll the dice. I ain't gonna pay the devil from home. I got a black cat bone in my pocket tight, trying to make it through the lonely night. Mojo working, but it ain't enough. The road is rocky and the road is rough. Shake it off.
Mosquitoes buzzing like a funeral choir. Sun going down like a ball of fire. Rowing my boat through the cypress tree. Waters up high up to my knees. Saw something floating, pale and white, disappearing into the humid night. There's blood on the bayou, thick and red gators are hungry, and they gotta be fed. Don't ask no questions, don't tell no lies. The swamp keeps secrets from prying eyes. There's blood on the bayou tonight. Sheriff came knocking on my cabin door, asking about a man who ain't here no more. I wiped my blade on a dirty rag, said I only been hunting and filling my bag. The crickets got silent, the owl gave a hoot. He looked at the mud on my heavy boot. There's blood on the bayou, thick and red gators are hungry, and they gotta be fed. Don't ask no questions, don't tell no lies. The swamp keeps secrets from prying eyes. Sing down low, where the weeds grow. Nobody gonna know. Sun is beating down on the devil's spine, working on the rail during hard times. Sound of hammer hitting metal, clang. Captain on a horse got a whip in his hand, ain't no mercy in this dust and sand. Sound of hammer hitting metal, clang. Clang, water's hot and the bread is stale, riding my life in a jagged trail. Chains of iron dragging me down. Whoa. Miles miles away from my hometown. Link by link, yard by yard. Why does living have to be so hard? Chains of iron holding my soul. Oh, oh, 10 years gone and 20 to go. Moving too fast and dying too slow. I dream of a girl with a ribbon of blue, but all I see is the iron shoe. Break that rock, pile it high under the weight of the burning sky. Chains of iron dragging me down, miles away from my hometown. Link by link, yard by yard. Why does living have to be so hard? Chains of heart, chaining my soul. Chains of iron. Chains of iron. Swing that hammer, break that stone. Die alone, die alone. Rain is tapping on the window pane, sounding like a memory, calling your name. Whiskey bottle standing on a shelf, I'm drinking alone, talking to myself. Fire is dying in the iron stove, trying to forget the treasure trove. You got a cold, cold heart made of stone. Left me shivering here all alone. Winter came early, summer never stayed. Look at the mess that we have made. Yeah, cold, cold heart. I gave you diamonds, I gave you gold, I gave you a story that never was told. But you wanted something I couldn't give. You wanted a life I couldn't live. Now the wind is howling under the door. I don't believe in love anymore. You got a cold, cold heart made of stone. Left me shivering here all alone. Winter came early, summer never stayed. Look at the mess that we have made. Ooh, freeze me out, turn to ice, paid the price. Freeze me out, turn to ice, paid the price. Freeze me out, turn to ice, paid the price. Oh, said slide, paid the price, paid the price. Midnight strike on the county clock, standing firmly on a solid rock. Guitar hanging by a rusty wire, soul is burning with a stranger's eye. waiting for the man in the tailored suit to trade my sorrow for the forbidden fruit. Meet me down at the crossroads, don't be late. I'm here to bargain with the hands of fate, signing blood, seal the deal. Learn to play the strings of steel. I ain't gonna heaven, that much is true. I sold it all just to play the blues. He walked out of the fog with a grin so wide. Boy, are you ready for the devil's ride? He tuned my guitar with a bony hand. Now I'm the best picker in the whole damn land. But every time I play a haunted note, I feel it tighten around my throat. Meet me down at the crossroads, don't be late. I'm here to bargain with the hands of fate, signing blood, seal the deal. Learn to play the strings of steel. I ain't gonna heaven, that much is true. Walk away, don't look back. The hellhound is picking up on my track. Done the deal, crossroads, crossroads, deal, crossroads, Met a man in a long black coat, standing where the heavy water flows. He flipped a coin, it shined like sin, said open up your heart and let me in. The mud was thick, the air was still. I signed my name upon that hill. Now the river runs black and the moon turns red. Got a pocket full of silver, but I'm already dead. Can't wash my hands, can't save my soul. I'm digging too deep in this devil's hole. Yeah, digging too deep in this devil's hole. Mama cried mercy, Daddy cried shame. Now the graveyard ghosts all know my name. Got a rattlesnake rhythm in my walking shoes. Nothing left to lose, just these heavy blues. Drinking gasoline, spitting out fire, climbing up the ladder of a funeral pyre. Now the river runs black and the moon turns red. Got a pocket full of silver, but I'm already dead. Can't wash my hands, can't save my soul. I'm digging too deep in this devil's hole. Yeah, digging too deep. Tick-tock, waiting for the fall. Stomp, stomp, clap, he's
coming to collect it all. Stomp, stomp, clap. Ain't no mercy, ain't no light, just a long, cold, endless night. Yeah, in the devil's hole. In the devil's hole. In the devil's hole. And he can't get no sleep. My granddaddy drank until his liver failed. My daddy fought the law and he got jailed. I swore I'd break the chain and walk away, but the devil in the blood comes out to play. Look in the mirror, see the same old eyes, telling the same old jagged lie. It's a family curse running in the vein, generation after generation of pain. Can't outrun what's bred in the bone, destined to walk this path alone. Before I go to my eternal sleep. The house is rotting on the southern hill. Weeds are growing on the windowsill. Ghosts of the fathers haunting the hall, waiting for the last of the line to fall. I got a bottle in my hand tonight, giving up the struggle, giving up the fight. It's a family curse running in the vein, generation after generation of pain. Can I run what's bred in the bone, destined to walk this path alone? Oh, it's in the blood, it's in the blood. Forgive me, son. Cold steel bars and a stone cold
overflow. Don't hear the morning birds anymore. Wrote a letter home, but the ink ran dry. The sun is coming up, it's my time to die. I see the wooden platform standing high against the pale and empty gray sky. Oh Lord, won't you look away? I got a heavy debt that I can't pay. Bury me deep where the roots unwind me, this broken wicked life behind. You leave it all behind. It was a shot in the dark, a flash of gun smoke light, money in the bag, running through the night. But the lawman rode a faster horse than mine. Now I'm walking down this narrow line. Mother, don't you weep, don't you cry for me. I chose to change. I never wanted to be free. Oh Lord, won't you look away? I got a heavy debt that I can't pay. Bury me deep where the roots unwind, leave this broken wicked life behind. Steps on the stairs, creaking wood, I'd change it all if only I could. The hood goes on, the world goes black. There ain't no road to take me back, take me down. Under the ground, silence is the only sound. I hear the whistle screaming in the dead of night. Cutting through the shadows, ain't no end in sight. Smell the burning coal, feel the rising heat. Rhythm of the wheels is a heavy heartbeat. Conductor's got a grin and a suit of red. He said, tickets please to the living and the dead. Roll on through the smoking fire. Climbing up the mountain, climbing ever higher. Ain't no stops, ain't no turning back. Running on a one-way rusty track. Get on board, line starts behind on the hellbound no 9. Sat beside a gambler with a losing hand. Sat beside a preacher band from the promised land. Windows are blacked out, doors are locked tight. Racing like a demon through the endless night. The boiler is screaming, the pistons groan. We're a long way from home. Roll on through the smoking fire. Climbing up the mountain, climbing ever higher. Ain't no stops, ain't no turning back. Running on a one-way chugga chug, wheels on steel. Tell me now, sinner, how does it feel? Faster and faster, losing control. The price of the ticket was your only soul. Standing on the mountain top, playing a note that'll never stop. Sky is splitting open wide, nowhere left to run and hide. Graves are opening, ground is shaking. Of the timid and the bold. Did you love your neighbor? Did you give a dime? Did you spend your life committing crime? Skills are balancing, truth is clear. Everything you did is reflected here. It's Judgment Day. Are you ready to stand? Trembling hand, fire and brimstone, glory and light, end of the long and weary night. Judgment, mercy, judgment, the end. Judgment, mercy, judgment, the end. Dear Mary, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm riding by the candle in this cold gray cell. The guards are walking past, rattle on the bars. I haven't seen the moon, I haven't seen the stars. I count the days on the concrete wall, waiting for the judgment, waiting for the call. Send my love to the baby, tell him I'm alright. but you got my heart. It's a heavy price to pay for being apart. Yeah, tearing me apart. I remember the kitchen smell of apple pie. I remember the tear in the corner of your eye. I took a wrong turn on a crooked road. Now I'm carrying the weight of a heavy load. Don't wait for me, darling. Go and find a light. I'm married to the shadow in the prison night. Send my love to the baby. Tell him I'm alright. Tell him daddy's working on a long gone night. San Quentin's got my body, but you got my heart. Is a heavy price to pay for being apart. Fold the paper, see in the Lord, sending out my last hope. Engine humming like a sleeping beast, heading west, leaving the east. Got 18 wheels turning round and round, covering the distance, covering the ground. Coffee in the cup as black as night, chasing the beam of the headlight. I'm a midnight rider, born to roll highway stripping, owning my soul. Don't wait up, baby, leave the light on. By the time you wake up, I'll be gone. Midnight rider, passing through, coming back home to you. Static on the CD, voices in the air, brother truckers moving everywhere. Past the way station, kept it on the line, making good speed, making good time. Stars above, all got in my way, turning the night into the day. I'm a midnight rider, born to roll highway stripping, owning my soul. Don't wait up, baby, leave the light on. By the time you wake up, I'll be gone. Roll on, keep it moving, rubber on the road. Midnight rider. Gas tank is low, radio is dead. Only steady noise filling up my head. White lines flashing by in a hypnosis trance, taking a gamble on a devil's dance. Joshua trees like skeletons stand. Welcome, stranger, to no man's land. Miles and miles of empty space, trying to outrun my own face. No law, no God, no helping hand, driving blind through no man's land. Shadow of the wheel. Saw a hitchhiker vanish in the dust. Engine is screaming, covered in rust. Is it a phantom or is it my mind? Leaving the civilized world behind, the coyote at the blacktop moon. I won't be sleeping anytime soon. Miles and miles of empty space, trying to outrun my own face. No law, no God, no helping hand, driving blind through no man's land. Don't stop, don't look back into the dark. I heard the thunder in the distance roll. I felt the tremor in my weary soul. The sky ripped open like a jagged scar. I saw the falling of the morning star. The book is open, the seal is broken. Words of fire have finally been spoken. Behold, a pale horse rides, with death and hell right by his side. No mountain high enough to block the way. Welcome to the judgment day. Run, sinner, run, but you can't go far. He knows exactly who you are. Kings and beggars, rich and poor, knocking together on heaven's door.
the price for greed and lust. I stand alone on the edge of the abyss, greeting the end with a final kiss. And behold, a pale horse rides, with death and hell right by his side. No mountain high enough to block the way. Welcome to the judgment day.
Fog on the water, lantern on the bar. Don't ask why, don't ask how. Old man roll with a steady stroll, wearing a hood and a tattered cloak. Silent passengers standing in a line, leaving the world of the living behind. Pay the ferryman, put the coin on your tongue. Doesn't matter if you're old or young. Crossing the river to the other side, where the shadows and the secrets hide. River Styx ferry sailing slow to the land down below. Water is black, deep and cold. Stories of the sinners, stories of the bold. Can't take your money, can't take your pride. Everything you own has withered and died. Just a soul naked in the mist, crossed off the living list. Pay the ferryman, put the coin on your tongue. Doesn't matter if you're old or young. Crossing the river to the other side, where the shadows and the secrets hide. Row, row, don't rock the boat, almost there.
in Tennessee. She was wild as a bobcat, pretty as can be. We drank some moonshine, danced on the floor. Woke up in the morning, want a little more. But then I heard a knock, heavy and loud. Looked out the window at an angry crowd. It's a shotgun wedding, bells are gonna ring. Daddy's got a 12-gauge, mama's gonna sing. Do you take this man? Yes, I do. Boy, you better say it or I'm shooting you. Running to the altar, sweating in the heat, tying the knot with a gun in my feet. Preacher was drunk, the bride was in white. I was praying for a miracle or a flight. Her brothers were standing by the chapel door, making sure I didn't want it anymore. Kissed the bride, heard the trigger click. Welcome to the family, you son of a. It's a shotgun wedding, bells are gonna ring. Daddy's got a 12-gauge, mama's gonna sing. Do you take this man? Yes, I do. Boy, you better say it or I'm shooting you. I do. I do. Put the gun down, honey, let's go on a honeymoon. Step right up, folks gather round. Best elixir that can be found. Cures your ache, cures your pain, makes a blind man see the rain. Just $1 for a bottle of gold. Secrets of the ancients, truth be told. I'm a snake oil salesman, selling you a lie, talking sweet and smooth while the time goes by. Drink it down, feel the burn. You got a lot of lessons left to learn. Trust me, darling, with your life I'll steal your money and I'll kiss your wife. And I'll kiss your wife. Got a wagon full of jars and broken dreams. Nothing is ever really what it seems. Mix some whiskey with a little bit of ink. Tell me, brother, what do you think? Before the sun comes up, I'll be out of town while you're throwing all that poison down. Sick oil salesman, selling you a lie, talking sweet and smooth while the time goes by. Drink it down, feel the burn. You got a lot of lessons left to learn. Get it while it lasts. Satisfaction guaranteed. Sucker born every minute. See them black wings begin to fly. One for sorrow, two for mirth, three for a funeral, four for a birth. They're circling over my roof, waiting for the final proof. The crows are calling my name tonight. Something in the shadows just ain't right. Call, call, hear them scream, waking me up from a peaceful dream. Warning sent from the other side. There ain't no place left to hide. Scarecrow standing in the field so still. Can't stop the turning of the iron wheel. They know my secrets, they know my sin. They know exactly the state I'm in. Feathers black as a coal in the mine. Sitting and waiting on the telephone line. The crows are calling my name tonight. Something in the shadows just ain't right. Call, call, hear them scream, waking me up from a peaceful dream. Just fly away, don't take me today. I was born in the back of a moving van. Never stayed long enough to become a man. My roots are short, but the road is long. Where I lay my head is where I belong. Mama says, son, settle down, take a wife. But I'm in love with this wandering life. I'm a drifter, rolling like a stone. I'm a king on a highway throne. Don't ask me to stay, don't ask me to change. I need the open sky and the mountain range. Here today, gone tomorrow, leaving behind all the joy and sorrow. Care where north to the snow, south
to change. I need the open sky and the mountain range. Yeah, yeah. Roll on, wheels turning, wheels turning. Roll on, wheels turning, just drifting along.
We don't take action now, we lose everything we've worked for. We will take action, but from now on, I make the decision.
I broke every single limitation and rule. Performance is perfect, timing is tight. I'm cutting through the darkness of the city night. Leather on the seat, hands on the wheel. You can't imagine the power I feel. I got a V12 heart pumping under the hood. Misunderstood maybe, but it feels so good. 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. I'm watching the world just blur on by. Roaring like a lion, smooth like a shark. My V12 heart lighting up the dark. No check engine light, no need to repair. I breathe in the rarefied high altitude air. Precision engineering in every single part. Masterpiece of science, masterpiece of art. Don't try to race me, you're out of your class. I'm leaving you behind, shattering the glass. I got a V12 heart pumping under the hood. Misunderstood maybe, but it feels so good. 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. I'm watching the world just blur on by. Roaring like a lion, smooth like a shark. My V12 heart lighting up the dark. Shift up higher, RPM, rise and fuel the fire. Got a V12 heart pumping under the hood. Misunderstood maybe, but it feels so good. 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. I'm watching the world just blur on by. Roaring like a lion, smooth like a shark. My V12 heart lighting up the dark.
The velvet rope is tight, the guard is strong. You can try to knock, but you don't belong. I keep my table small, I keep my circle tight. Only the loyal ones can sit with me tonight. We speak a language that you cannot learn. We hold the fire, but we never burn. Welcome to the inner circle. Step inside, leave the heavy world on the outside. No snakes in the grass, no knife in the back. We stay on the rails and we stay on the track. Blood is thick, but loyalty is rare. The inner circle, pull up a chair. don't need contrast, we shake on a deal. Forged in the shadow and forged in the steel. I protect my own with a savage hand, the strongest brotherhood in all the land. If you break the trust, you disappear. That's the only rule that we have in here. Welcome to the inner circle. Step inside, leave the heavy world on the outside. No snakes in the grass, no knife in the back. We stay on the rails and we stay on the track. Blood is thick, but loyalty is rare. The inner circle, pull up a chair. Never bought. Break the code and you get caught. Welcome to the inner circle. Step inside, leave the heavy world on the outside. No snakes in the grass, no knife in the back. We stay on the rails and we stay on the track. Blood is thick, but loyalty is rare. The inner circle, pull up a chair. Close the door, lock it tight, just the sound of a heavy door locking. Born in the ashes, raised by the flame. Never had a mother, just a ghost with my name. The city remembers, but the faces don't stay. I walk through the fire and I fade away. I ain't flesh, I ain't bone. I'm the echo when you're alone. I'm the man made of smoke. I burn but I never choke. I rise when the night gets cold. Can't kill what can't be held or sold. I'm the man made of smoke. Gunmetal eyes, thunder in my chest. Carved from the sins I'll never confess. Dreams turn to dust, love turns to flame, but I still whisper when you call my name. You can chase, but you won't find what's already left your mind. I'm a man made of smoke, a ghost
never spoke. I move like a wind through steel, half a myth, half too real. I'm the man made of smoke. I'm the man made of smoke, burning roads I never broke, from fire to storm to dust. I rise again like every rush. I'm the man made of smoke.
Shareholders Immerse, shaking in their seas, listening to the rhythm of the city streets. I walk in less, I take the chair at the head. Silence falls heavy, like words unsaid. I hold the gavel that decides the fate. I open my future and I close the gate. I am the seven, ruler of the void. My signature
shovel hits the stone, a hollow sound. Putting another brother in the cold, hard ground. The mist is rolling in, the trees are bare. There ain't no salvation in the midnight air. I've seen the seasons change, I've seen them fade. I'm the last one standing with a rusty spade. 6 feet down, it's all the same. The worm don't care about your money or your name. Sleep now, sleep down, don't you make a sound. We all find peace in the cold, hard ground. Yeah, in the cold, hard ground. I buried a king in a velvet suit. I buried a beggar in a broken boot. Now they lie together in the clay and dirt. No more hunger, no more hurt. The wind blows through the chapel door. They don't worry about the future anymore. 6 feet down, it's all the same. The worm don't care about your money or your name. Sleep now, sleep now, don't you make a sound. We all find peace in the cold, hard ground. Can you hear them whispering from below, telling secrets that the living never know? Dust to dust and ash to ash. Life is just a lightning flash. Rest your head, the work is done. Waiting for the morning sun that never comes.
into the endless night. No borders, no lines, no waiting in the cold. I'm traveling on wings of gold. Touchdown, smooth landing, wings of gold. I connected the dots before they were even drawn. I knew the twilight before I saw the dawn. Random events are just a myth for the blind. I got a calculated mathematical mind. A butterfly flaps its wings in the east, and I'm sitting here preparing the feast. It's a master plan, unfolding in time, a perfect symphony, a perfect rhyme. I pull a lever and the world turns round. I'm building castles on the solid ground. Sit back and watch the dominoes fall. I'm the one who orchestrated it all. You think it's luck? You think it's fate? I was working early while you were sleeping late. Contingencies for every single twist. I got a backup for the backup on my list. Check the blueprint, read the fine print. I turned a spark into a blinding tin. It's a master plan, unfolding in time, a perfect symphony, a perfect rhyme. I pull a lever and the world turns round. I'm building castles on the solid ground. Sit back and watch the dominoes fall. I'm the one who orchestrated it all. It's a master plan, unfolding in time, a perfect symphony, a perfect rhyme. I pull a lever and the world turns round. I'm building castles on the solid ground. Sit back and watch the dominoes fall. I'm the one who orchestrated it all. Just like I said, perfect, the master plan. Gather round, sinners, take a seat on the floor. Leave your guns and your knives by the door. I ain't gonna read from the book of old. I'm gonna tell you a story that's cold. No stained glass windows in this house of pain. Just broken bottles and the sound of the rain. Listen to the sermon of the gun. It's the only justice under the sun. When the hammer clicks, the choir sings, cutting the strings of the puppet kings. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen? dust again. Sermon of the gun. I don't offer forgiveness. I don't sell grace. I put the fear of God on your face. The judge and the jury, they can't save your soul. When you're staring down into the black hole, my congregation is the shadows and thieves. We only worship what the bullet believes. Listen to the sermon of the gun. It's the only justice under the sun. When the hammer clicks, the choir sings, cutting the strings of the puppet kings. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen? I'm sending you back to the dust again. Oh, that song. Yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in lead we trust. Silence is a must. The service is over. Go in peace or go in pieces. Amen.
The birds stopped singing an hour ago. The wind died down, moving slow. I'm sitting here in the fading light, cleaning my gun for the coming night. Not a leaf is shaking on the tree, but I know they are coming for me. It's the silence before the storm, cold steel, keeping me warm. Don't breathe, don't make a sound. There's a devil walking on this ground. Yeah, it's quiet, too quiet. Silence before the storm. I can hear a pin drop on the floor. I can hear the handle turn on the door. My heart is steady, my hands are dry. Someone tonight is gonna die. The pressure is building in the air. I can smell the fear everywhere. It's the silence before the storm, cold steel, keeping me warm. Don't breathe, don't make a sound. There's a devil walking on this ground. Silence before the storm. Wait for it. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3.
storm is here, run, just run. The storm is here, run, just run.
I don't drink water, I drink the vintage wine. I don't wait in line, the whole club is mine. Quality is something that you cannot fake. I only want the real, I don't want the snake. Age to perfection, sharp and refined. I'm a rare breed, one of a kind. I'm top shelf, baby, out of your reach. Learning the lessons that the others teach. High price tag, heavy gas, pure class, no brass. You can look, but you cannot touch. Top shelf living is a little too much. Cheap thrills fade like the morning mist. I'm the name at the top of the VIP list. Tailored suits and a diamond mine, leaving the average far behind. I savor the moment, I take it slow, enjoying the high and enjoying the glow. I'm top shelf, baby, out of your reach. Learning the lessons that the others teach. High price tag, heavy glass, pure class, no brass. You can dust, but you cannot touch. Top shelf living is a little too much. Reserved only, not for everyone, just for the kings. I'm top shelf, baby, out of your reach. Learning the lessons that the others teach. High price tag, heavy glass, pure class, no brass. You can look up, but you cannot touch. Top shelf living is a little too much. Smooth, so smooth. Smooth, so smooth. Smooth, so smooth. to run. You can crush the bone, but not the core. The darker it gets, the more I roar. We are hearts of iron, forged in pain, built from thunder, born from flame. We don't break, we bend the chain, we rise again, again, again. Through the dark blue night we burn. Every wound becomes our turn. We are hearts of iron, and we rise again. Smoke and steel beneath my skin. Every loss became a win. The ground can fall, the sky can bleed, but men like me, we never need. You can drown the spark, but not the soul. We turn the ashes into gold. We are hearts of iron, forged in pain, built from thunder, born from flame. We don't break, we bend the chain, we rise again, again, again. Through the dark blue night we burn. Every wound becomes our turn. We are hearts of iron, and we rise again. Raise your head, don't close your eyes. You're not broken, you're alive. The storm's not ending, it's your crown. When the world falls, we don't bow down. We are hearts of iron, forged in fire, bleeding truth, wired by desire. Every fall just fuels the flame, every scar repeats our name. We are hearts of iron, and we rise again. Time has come. The shadows lengthen on the valley floor. I know exactly what I'm fighting for. It ain't for glory and it ain't for gold. It's for the spirit that can't be sold. My eyes are fixed on the horizon line. I'm coming for everything that is mine. Orchids rising like a dark blue tide. I got the truth on my side. It's Judgment Day and the gavel falls. Get the canyon walls, I'm bringing justice with a heavy hand. Cleansing the evil from the broken land. Stand aside or pay the heavy price. I ain't gonna ask you twice. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. You built your castle on a bed of lies. Now watch it crumble right before your eyes. I am the storm that you couldn't predict. I am the sentence that the laws inflict. Tighten the snare and let the kick drum beat. I won't accept the taste of defeat. It's Judgment Day and the gavel falls.
record canyon walls. I'm bringing justice with a heavy hand, cleansing the evil from the broken land. Stand aside or pay the heavy price. I ain't gonna ask you twice. I'm tearing up the asphalt of your broken dreams. Needle in the red, fire in the pipe. I ain't the kind of man that believes the hype. Sirens way behind, but they faded fast. Nothing in this world is built to last. I'm the midnight rider, faster than the light, cutting through the belly of the wicked night. Don't try to block me, you'll just eat the dust. Powered by gasoline, adrenaline, and lust. Wheels are spinning, sparks are flying high. I'm headlight rider, watch me fly. They set up a roadblock on the interstate, but I smashed right through the heavy gate. My blood is pumping like a piston rod. I answer to no master, answer to no God. Grip the wheel until my knuckles turn white. I'm owning every second of this ride tonight. I'm the midnight rider, faster than the light, cutting through the belly of the wicked night. Don't try to block me, you'll just see the dust. Powered by gasoline, adrenaline, and lust. Wheels are spinning, sparks are flying high. Midnight rider, watch me fly. Push it to the limit, push it to the edge, over the line, over the ledge. I'm the midnight rider, faster than the light, cutting through the belly of the wicked night. Don't try to block me, you'll just see the dust. Powered by gasoline, adrenaline, and lust. Wheels are spinning, sparks are flying high. Midnight rider, watch me fly. Gone in a flash, midnight rider. They say you can't take it with you when you go, but I'm leaving footprints in the heavy snow. My name is on the buildings, carved in the stone. I built a kingdom that I rule alone. Years of hard work blood and sweat and tears, conquering the doubts and conquering the fears. This is my legacy, standing tall and proud, rising up above the noisy crowd. Not made of sand, but made of steel and will, a fire on the mountain that is burning still. When the story ends and the book is closed, this is the life that I chose, my legacy. I planted the seeds for the future days, navigated through the storm and through the maze. A strong man builds so his children can rise. I see the reflection in their hungry eyes. I don't want the fame, I want the weight of a man who mastered his own fate. This is my legacy, standing tall and proud, rising up above the noisy crowd. Not made of sand, but made of steel and will, a fire on the mountain that is burning still. When the story ends and the book is closed, this is the life that I chose, my legacy. Generations will know, generations will see what I built, who I'll be. This is my legacy, standing tall and proud, rising up above the noisy crowd. Not made of sand, made of steel and will, a fire on the mountain that is burning still. When the story ends and the book is closed, this is the life that I chose, my legacy. Remember the name, legacy forever. The room is sweating, the tension is high. The other side is waiting with fear in their eyes. They've been talking for hours, going round and round, but I'm the silence that breaks up the sound. Briefcase in hand, suit cut sharp, I'm here to finish what you couldn't start. I'm the closer, bringing it home. I turn the maybe into a zone. Pen is mightier than the sword today. I always get it done, I always find a way. Put your name on the paper, don't waste my time. I'm the closer, and the pleasure is mine. Yeah. I don't need to shout, I don't need to fight. I wrap it all up before the end of the night. Numbers align, in the door. I'll leave them wanting just a little bit more. Final offer, take it or leave. I got an ace sitting up inside my sleeve. I'm the closer, bringing it home. I turn the maybe into a zone. Pen is mightier than the sword today. I always get it done, I always find a way. Put your name on the paper, don't waste my time. I'm the closer, and the pleasure is mine. Deal done, handshake, walk away, make no mistake. I'm the closer, bringing it home. I turn the maybe into a zone. Pen is mightier than the sword today. I always get it done, I always find a way. Put your name